There's more to taking care of your health and body than hitting your step count or tracking the calories you understand your sleep patterns, activity levels, heart rate, and more. So whether you want better sleep, better workouts, or just want to better understand why you feel the way that you do, Aura is designed to guide you on your journey towards a healthier life. Visit auraring.com. That's OURA ring.com.
Yeah, we are in the place of yeah.
No, your computer's not broken. Oh, I totally got you. Yeah, I got every. No, I didn't. I was lame. What's up? It's Wednesday. And yeah, did you know that I am now sponsored by taking care of your body? Because your body step counts, whatever that stupid ad said. I didn't know that they played ads. I guess it's only when you're looking at the screen, maybe? But I don't know. Anyway, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Yes, good evening. What's up, Dretch? I know Yes was hanging around, but Yes usually pops in and then pops out. Oh, they do, yeah. Yeah, I'm now sponsored by Women's Health and Wellness. Here at Backdraft Gaming, we are very, we are very conscious of making sure that, everybody feels comfortable on the channel. So, women's health and wellness is something that we're passionate about. I'm totally kidding. I probably shouldn't have said anything because now I sound like a jerk. I'm just trying to make a joke. It's not working. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. Why don't we get into some Symmetria? They're pretty good though. Fairly sure less than most places since most SoundCloud music is amateur and you have to pay for mainstream. Yeah, very true. Very true. I think I've maybe had an ad once from SoundCloud and it's not that big of a deal. I mean, whatever. I guess it's just free advertising for the advertisers because it goes directly into your guys' ears in addition to mine. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's get into it. Today, we're going to continue building our wall. It is hilarious, actually.
In my anger, I am not blind, and in my fear,
Okay.
I am not afraid of telling the world how I feel.
There we go. Wow, that was the fastest it's ever found the window. Maybe it was connected beforehand, I don't know. All right, let's hop in. Everything's lightning fast today. It's on. Solid's on. Origami, Never X. Yeah. So if you guys haven't seen the latest episode on the server, we built this awesome schnazzy-tastic 4-type wood farm. And when I say 4-type, I mean oak, and I'm just showing you guys where I actually built it underground. So it uses a ton of double piston extenders as leaf crushers and to actually push the wood. And And I know last stream I was saying that I was looking for some kind of simple wood farm that I could use, but seriously, like, this one isn't very complicated at all. It's just a bunch of double piston extenders. And I found it actually on YouTube, and the link to the video is in my latest episode in the description. So if you guys are curious how to build this, I would highly recommend this farm. It's super easy to build. It's pretty streamlined. Doesn't use as many pistons as other wood farms. It does crank through the bone meal pretty quickly, but that's fine. Not a big deal at all. One thing that's really cool is actually, I never thought to do this, is to activate the pushers. It's actually butting this piston right here. Well, QCing the piston technically causes connectivity, because there's a constant redstone signal coming into this the block that would appear from the dirt on top of this dirt block right here. And when the tree grows, that block gets powered, which then activates the piston by quasi-connectivity, and since we have this redstone line next to it, it's going to give an update to the piston and fire it off, and then activate this line, which goes up to the leaf crushers and the pusher. It's a pretty cool design. Like I said, the link was in the description of the latest video if you guys were curious about that. But the best part about this... I don't know about you guys, but that's a lot of wood. And you know how long it took me to get that? About 50 minutes. That's 50 minutes of AFK right there. That's just insanity. I know, right? Like, this farm is nuts. I mean, it does use a lot of TNT, but I mean, most of you guys that don't play on servers, you can just use TNT dupers. I know, it's friggin' crazy. 50 minutes. That's all that was. It's crazy. Like, and it's completely AFKable. The leaf crushers produce way more than enough saplings. Like, this farm is crazy. Highly recommended. Highly, highly, highly recommended. So I know there's a couple folks on the server that well, actually, Everbond, I built him a wood farm earlier in the season, and compared to this one, I actually was going to reach out to him, one of my friends on the server, and tell him that I found this design, and I'll gladly replace his design with this one, because this one's just nuts. I can't believe how much wood. Oh, actually, and so if you do watch the video, you'll see that there's a couple changes I made, and in the video I explained it. I added in a filter right here, because all of the saplings are fed into this dispenser right here, and this is the hopper that funnels into the dispenser. So I added a stick filter underneath it so we can filter out all the sticks and collect them into these chests down here. So this doubles as a stick farm. This farm is nuts. So ultimately, if you have a good enough bone meal farm and you have a TNT duper, if you guys can use TNT dupers, highly recommend. Like, I can't recommend this farm enough. It's crazy. It's crazy good. But yeah. Jake, hey, what's up? We were just goo-goo and gaga-ing over all this wood that took me less than an hour to collect with this farm. It's insanity. But anyway, the reason we needed all that wood, obviously, most of you guys know because you tune into the streams, is we are going to use all this wood to continue work on the wall. Now, the number one thing that I need that I don't have much of right now is actually red nether brick. So I'm gonna have to make a trip to the nether real quick and get some more netherrack. I think is the bottleneck right now. I'm gonna go see how many stacks of netherrack I'm gonna get. It shouldn't take me long to get a ton of netherrack. Either way, man, like, this farm is just, I've never built a wood farm that cranked out wood like this before. It's just, it's pure insanity. We're gonna leave a little bit of spruce in there. So we got 2 shulker boxes of spruce and then a little bit. We did an AFK with birch as long as we did with spruce. So we have a little less birch which is fine because honestly, like, I think that amount of birch was like 25 minutes. Seriously, like I was playing some Factorio and I just put Minecraft off to the side. I set a timer for like 20 to 30 minutes, came back, and it was just pure insanity. Oh, also with the birch, there was a bit of an issue with the farm. And the issue is that it's too fast. Because what was happening was the wood was being produced too fast and the TNT wasn't dropping fast enough and the farm hit push limit. So I think for about 5 to 10 minutes we were kind of sitting here doing nothing. So to fix that, I just increased the interval that the TNT drops, and I haven't had a problem since. You could literally sit here forever with this farm so long as the bone meal keeps up. We have used a lot of bone meal though, quite a bit. So you can see this is the hopper line for the bone meal. I think we've used almost all of it. Pretty much all of it. We actually got pretty lucky in that we didn't run out of bone meal because we would have just been wasting TNT. Yeah, that's all the bone meal. Wow, that's pretty crazy. That was about a half a double chest and then some, maybe closer to about three quarters of a double chest. So it probably uses about 3/4 of a double chest every half an hour of bone meal, but that's not a problem. I'm actually thinking of, I'm going to make plans to create a bone meal farm at some point. I think we're probably going to do cactus. Just use cactus to make a nice AFK bone meal farm. I know we have all the bone meal over at the iron farm because we collect up all the poppies and bone meal it. But that's public. And it's, you know, I don't mind using public farms, but you know, I like to have my own where we can. Certain things we can't build ourselves. Server doesn't allow just because for lag reasons. Like we can't have our own iron farms, we can't have our own witch farms. They're just too laggy. But we have like, you know, the crate. Oh, it's a drowned. I was like, is somebody out here? How long has this guy been here? Holding that. Wow. He must have been out here a while. Him too. If they're holding yellow concrete. Alright. He was holding 2 yellow concrete. So I think we're gonna make a trip to the nether. I just want to see how much nether brick I'm gonna need, and then in the future, I'm probably just gonna go do another round of AFK at the gold farm and do some more piglin trading to get a bunch of nether brick. But yeah, for now, we'll just go grab some netherrack because we have an amazing super smelter. So yeah, how you guys doing? What's going on? How you living? How you living? Jake, are you on the server? You're not. Yeah, this is all the red nether brick we have. We're gonna need a lot more than that. I don't know how much. We're just gonna kind of go grab as much netherrack as we have. We got a tiny bit of netherrack in there. Why is there a random stick in there? All right, let me see how much nether ore we have. I'm a bit butthurt, lol. How are you? About what? I'm pretty good, by the way. That's 1 stack, 2 stacks. So we need 4. We might as well just grab 6 stacks. It'll take us 2 seconds to get 6 stacks of netherrack, honestly. Man. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's head out. I got in a pretty bad ego battle and lost. Well, oh, that's not good. Allsway, can I play? You know you're about the 50th person to ask coming into my streams, and the answer is always the same. Anybody can play as long as you become a patron of False Symmetry. Before I forget, I'm gonna grab some noob juice. And hopefully we don't die. Friendships are maintained. I'm just annoyed. Yeah. You know, it's better to say the things that are on your mind than keep them in and let them eat away at you. I think the next time I'll be doing PvP is when I'm killing him on our SMP. There you go. Constructive ways of you know, dealing with your feelings. I think if more people learned that our feelings were manageable and mentionable, then we would all be much happier people. Do you know who said that? Mr. Rogers. A lot of people think Mr. Rogers was just some lame old white dude. But he had the right idea, honestly. What are the chances we find some ancient debris? I actually don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this at this Y level, but sorry, don't tell anybody. Better than Dr. Phil, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Ah! Noob juice! Noob juice! Actually, I think we're okay. No, we're not! No, we're not! Noob juice! I'm so glad I put noob juice on my hotbar. Oh my god. At least I didn't panic. Not. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for telling me there was lava there. Anyway, what I was gonna say was everybody always thought Mr. Rogers was just some lame old white dude. But his philosophies were actually pretty good, if you ask me. And the reason I say it is just because I just recently watched the Mr. Rogers documentary movie with Tom Hanks, Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. And it was a really good movie. And the thing is, it's like, what it shows you is that, you know, the things that he portrayed in his show and in his life's work actually carry through to when you're an adult. Like it's not just about, you know, it's not just a kid's show. Like he actually gives valuable life lessons. Wasn't he a SEAL or something? That's a myth. I don't know if you're just joking, but yeah, that's a myth. So I'm gathering up a bunch more netherrack than we're actually going to need. Just because we're gonna use it eventually. And then there's a Crimson Forest a little ways south of my base. Yeah, south. So we'll go grab some more nether warts while we're at it. I need to get this on my hotbar. Getting paranoid. So for the record, we do have the data pack. We do have a data pack on the server that lets you decraft wart blocks into there. So you can essentially decraft a nether wart block into nether warts. In vanilla, you can't do that. But since nether warts are difficult to come by on a server with so many people, they decided to just do it like that. That way you can have a easily renewable source of nether warts. So yeah, that's way more netherrack than we're gonna need for now. And I'm gonna go get some nether wart blocks, like I said. And then we'll head back to the base. I'm gonna have to bust out my whacker. They actually make a joke about that, Jake, in the movie, if you've seen it. I don't know if you've seen it. Like I said, I don't know if you're just making a joke or you actually thought that. But a lot of people did think that. But they make a joke about that in the movie and say, like, wasn't he like in the Navy or something and like a sniper and like killed a bunch of people? And no, it's just a myth. Okay. And of course we have the server restart, because that happens every time I stream on Wednesdays. Alright. Get my hall whacker. We'll just gather up as much as we can. And then we'll hit the road jack. If more people used red nether brick, you could make a fortune on this server by selling it in the shopping district. Because I couldn't tell you a single shop that sells red nether brick, and I use it like it's going out of style. House of Bones sells it. Of course it does. The House of Bones sells everything. I'll keep that in mind, though. Hi, hello everyone in Backdraft's chat. Solid says hello everyone in the chat. I don't have a lot in stock because I don't sell much of it. What's your price? A diamond a stack? 2 diamonds a stack? I think 1 diamond. 1 diamond for 3 stacks, really? I'll have to keep that in mind, because I'm definitely gonna have to get some more than just what we're gonna get out of this. You know, I've never made a nether wart farm. Never made a nether wart farm. Maybe we could do that this season because we use a lot of red nether brick instead of just harvesting things manually. Sorry, I need to switch this real quick. Okay. Probably shouldn't have done that when I'm standing in the nether. But that's fine. We live life dangerously. I mean, essentially, I could farm all of the wart blocks through my netherwood farm. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. And I, you know, get all the nether bricks by just doing piglin trading. So I can technically farm it all. I just need to put the time in. The other thing is the netherwood farm. I would need to use a lot of bone meal because we wouldn't be bone mealing the wart blocks, but we would just get so many wart blocks from that thing, like it wouldn't even be funny. We wouldn't have to run it for like 10 minutes. Okay, all right, that should be fine for now. Whoa. All right, let's head back. Same for nether bricks. Nice. Yeah, nether bricks, I don't know if... See, the things that I can farm, especially things I can farm in mass, I wouldn't really buy from the shopping district. And we're kind of getting to the point in this... we're kind of getting to that point in the season where most of the stuff that I need, I can just farm. So, yeah. I think I've been to the shopping district like once in the last like 2-3 weeks. All right, let's get to crafting. Pop the stuff in the super smelter. I feel like this is a little too loud for some reason. I think that's better. Maybe it was just the song, but we're gonna have to turn our bamboo farms back on pretty soon, actually, because I think we're running a bit low. We've already used a ton of bamboo from the super smelter. And with this, we're gonna use quite a bit more. So essentially we're gonna use that much times 4 So it's probably a little bit more than a double chest of bamboo for this. So we'll have to turn the bamboo farms back on pretty soon. Oh, that's not the right chest. It's this one. All right, we'll just let that go. The next time someone asks to join, you should say yeah and give them a link. It's seriously just phishing scams. Like, I know you guys know that, but it's just so ridiculous. It's like, it's literally people, it's either people stream hopping or it's bots that are trying to scrape your chat or whatever, you know. It's probably usually just people stream hopping. And anybody that gives them a link, they just try to hack into the server and steal it or do whatever nonsense. This is gonna take a bit to smelt up. I mean, we just need a little bit for now, so let's just grab 2 stacks once we get it. And then we'll make our first stack, and then we'll just let the rest go, because we're not gonna need more than that for a little while. You're right, I should totally give them just a fake link. I should give them like a, I don't know how technical you guys are, but I should give them like a localhost link and see if they try it and say it doesn't work. For those non-technical people. I love this song. It's a remix of that one Fallout 4. Well, it's a real song, but it's from Fallout 4. That's how I know it. But yeah, essentially a local host link just means your local machine. So we'll see how intelligent they are, if they're any good, or if they're just following like a YouTube hackers like top 10 ways to hack a Minecraft server. Actually, on the other hand, I think if we did give out what am I doing? Oh yeah, gotta take off my pants. I think if we did give out the server URL to somebody that's not a patron, I think we would get in trouble. I mean, that only makes sense. Because if it was my server, I wouldn't want people giving it out to people. If it was a Patreon, my Patreon server, I wouldn't want people giving out the server address. I mean, it doesn't matter because there's all kinds of security and stuff, and there's a whitelist and everything, so, you know. Well, alrighty. Let's get started. So we got the red nether brick, and I just realized we need walls as well, so let me craft some of this into walls. Well, that's a bannable offense, or so I've heard from False. Hey, Solid. Good of you to join. But yeah, that's what I thought. You can't just be dishing out the link. Not that I would, to scammers or potential hackers. Server's gonna be starting in 2 minutes, by the way. We're gonna stare at each other awkwardly while we wait, because that's what we do every Wednesday. It's the Wednesday ritual. The server restarts, and I just kind of sit here while you guys, you know, we talk about whatever we're talking about at the time. Yeah, I need sandstone. Grab all the sandstone walls, and we'll just grab, actually we have that shulker of sandstone, we might as well grab that, just to kind of keep things neat and tidy. Don't blink first. Yeah, we'll play Don't Blink. Salad, did you see my wood farm? I don't know if you saw the latest episode. Let me show you what I got from this thing. Let me set it up over here. We're gonna start going around the side of the base over here, by the way. For the record, it's not my wood farm, it's just a wood farm I built. It's a design I found. Sure. Well, I'll show you this here. You see all that? You know how long it took me to get almost 4 shulker boxes of wood? About 50 minutes. The farm's insane. It's pure insanity. For how compact it is, it gives you Yeah, hang on. I'm going down now. No, no. There's the farm. Essentially, it can do spruce, birch, oak, and jungle. It's got double piston extenders. I found the design online. I made a couple tweaks to it to make it a little bit better. And of course, the guy used a TNT duper, and I switched it out for just the TNT dropper. But yeah, it produces about 7,000 wood per hour, which is way more than we're gonna need for the time being. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm so glad I was finally able to build a wood farm. I've been, you know, trying to figure out a good time to do it, and obviously now's a great time because we need all the wood for the wall. Yeah, I mean, it cranks through bone meal pretty quick. It cranks through. It takes about 3/4 of a double chest every half an hour, but in half an hour you get a full double chest of wood. So you're essentially trading bone meal for wood, and obviously TNT as well. But you know, gunpowder is basically free on the server, and eventually I'm going to be building a proper mob farm, so gunpowder is going to be free. Sand is still an annoyance, though. I feel like I'm so sad I chop all my trees by hand. Well, I was, and then I got sick of it, so I built the farm. I was like, wait, I'm a redstone person. Why am I doing this by hand? I was trying to figure out for the longest time a good way to make double piston extenders that weren't gonna get all weird with lag, because I know Migrated Coconut on the server, he's using Ilmango's farm, Ilmango's 4-type wood farm with double piston extenders, and those double piston extenders are so weird. And his thing just kept breaking left and right, and I couldn't figure it out. Honestly, I think what the problem was, I think he had some timings off somewhere. But I couldn't, the farm's just so complicated. But yeah, maybe I'll recommend the one that I have now. For the record, it's not my farm. Like I said, I found it. I made a couple tweaks to it to make it a little bit better. And I did message the owner and say, hey, here's a couple things I changed. He hasn't said anything back, but yeah, I think I was saying sand is quite an annoyance on the server, because there's no way. I mean, in regular old vanilla, you can farm it. You can make husk farms, but on our server, I mean, really on any SMP, you can't really make a husk farm because it requires access to the sky and darkness. So essentially, husks will only spawn at night. So it's just kind of stupid, you know, like. So I mean, we had some conversations with some of the. I think I was talking to Zavom about it, who's one of the server mods, and I said, well, what about just making like, you know, because for our witch farm, for our witch farm we have it's still not done smelting all of this. Well, I mean, for the witch farm, they just didn't want people building their own witch farms. So for the witch farm, they had like a quadruple spawner, and they did some tweaks in creative and changed the spawners to witch spawners. So we essentially have a witch farm using witch spawners, and that's great. So my suggestion was, well, if we can't get husks, why don't we just do the same thing and make husk spawners? And they said that was a little too cheesy. I was like, yeah, but you know, if it's that annoying to get sand, you know, I mean, you can collect the old-fashioned way, you know. Actually, though, aren't they releasing opaque glass in 1.17? So essentially glass that doesn't allow light through? I wonder if that would work for husk farms. We'll have to see when they actually release a snapshot that includes it. I think they are. I think they're... At least there was talk about it, or maybe that was just fake news. I don't know. Oh, crapola. Whatever. You know what? I keep coming down here to use the crafting tables, and I forget that I placed them strategically up here, so there's no reason for me to be going down there. Why is... Oh. Bit of lag there. That's a lot of red nether brick. But yeah, so essentially what they had to do, for those of you who don't play on the server, was we had a community mining desert, and about a month or two ago, it was completely mined out. There was no more sand. So what the server mods did was they actually restored those chunks so that all of the sand would come back and you can mine it again. But, you know, that's fine. I mean, to me, it just kind of seems like an annoyance because they're just going to have to do it again. You know? But that's just me. Maybe I should just stop complaining. Oh, there's my golden carrots. I thought I lost a stack of golden carrots. And I was wondering what happened to all those golden carrots. Okay, so first things first. Well, first things first, we're gonna sleep. And I probably should use my real bed. Just in case I die. If you want to do things expanded, just spend 3 hours mining it every now and then. Yeah, that's what I end up doing. Like for the TNT I needed for the wood farm, I spent like an hour getting, I think I needed about 4 shulker boxes. Didn't take, you know, it took maybe an hour. And I mean, an hour of grinding on, you know, an hour of Minecraft grinding is nothing. So it is what it is. You know, that's just the redstoner and me talking, you know, like we should be able to farm that. And it's like, yeah, but, you know. We don't want to make it too cheesy. Okay. I had some other wood. Oh, you know what? I do have. I'm just going to go grab what I have. I spent 3 hours one day for 18 shulkers. It's a grind. Yeah. 18 shulkers of sand. Wow. That's a lot of sand. Where's my spruce? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I know I had spruce. All right, we're 40 minutes into the stream and we're finally getting back to the wall building. Resource collection is a pain in the bum. So first things first, I'm gonna get the corner going just so that we know where the corner is. Now the thing with this corner is, it's lower than Y64. So Y64 is right here. So anything that's underwater, I mean, I could just, I think this is the only spot that's underwater, so I could technically build a sand base around it. I mean, it is the back of the base. I don't really care that much. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna build a sand base. At least like 1 block wide, just so we can add the spruce base into it. But like I said, it's behind, it's the back of the base. It's not that big of a deal, but. Plus on the spots where the sand is kind of higher than the wall, I don't think we're gonna put the spruce in those spots, if you know what I mean. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I still regret selling sand in my shop and not making concrete and TNT. Yeah, sand is like a move. Sand is like, I just killed a squid with a shovel. Yeah, sand has become quite the hot commodity on the server. I'd love to make this look a little bit more natural, but for now, we'll just leave it. I don't want to use too much sand. Get out of here. Dang it, squid. Move. Okay. Just so we have something to work with here. Well, I gotta go working overtime tomorrow, so I'm getting up earlier, like 1:30 a.m. Oh, geez. Well, have a good night, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy. Don't work too hard. Okay, we're actually scooching the wall 1 block this way. Ooh, so actually that means I need to go 1 more out with the sand. Because, yeah. Have a good stream, talk to you later. Thanks, man. Good to see you. What is with all these squids? Get out of here. There's, you know what? There's never squids when I need ink sacs. And then when I don't care for squids, there's like 1,000 of them. So I might as well just harvest up all this ink while we're here. All right, that'll teach you to stay out of my way. So what I was saying before was that I'm gonna have to remove this sand. I'm gonna have to level this because it's gonna look really weird with the wall. I'm gonna have to at least like take it back like 1 block. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We always figure it out. No. These squids like hate me for some reason. Jeez. What am I doing? What? Stop. I hate having just a sand wall like that, but I'm fine with it for now. In the long run, we'll figure something else out. Make it look a little bit more natural. I hear a wandering. Oh no, that's my traders, not wandering traders. All right, so we're at least gonna have to whack this. And then we'll work out making it look a little bit more natural. And we're also gonna have to whack the next row too. And this is 64, so. And this row 2 has to go. Oh, I put in my title that we were gonna potentially discuss pranks. Because I have a milestone episode. I have episode 20 coming up. And I wanted to potentially do something special. And by special, oh wait, I'm whacking Y64. I thought that was a creeper for a second. Binding pumpkin? What? I don't know what you mean by that. Binding pumpkin? Cursive binding. Oh, yeah. No, actually, we could do that. But one thing I had in mind was there is a prank I was potentially going to do that involved hiding stuff in people's bases. And like making them go on a scavenger hunt sort of thing. I guess, is that really a prank? I don't really know if that's a prank, but I just wanted to do something to interact with my fellow server mates.
Love music and gaming? Then don't miss SoundCloud's first ever gaming competition.
Could make it evil and not hide anything.
Watch some of your favorite SoundCloud artists go head to head in our live
Wait, what?
event and see who will take home the championship. It's all happening Thursday.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Tap the banner for more details.
And for the record, just so you guys, if you guys forgot that that's to not be like that. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm pushing this wall one way, this way. I think most of you guys knew that. Which means I have to move these beacons as well, which I'll probably do later because I don't feel like doing it right now. And yet still do the hunt. Yeah, replacing this wall is going to be rather time consuming. I mean, once we start building the wall around the actual city part, it's going to be fine. Well, easier, I should say. Alright, let's go. You only have to move a few blocks. Well, what am I doing? Jeez. This is the design. I'm getting sidetracked. There's a chest hidden in your base, then they'll look for ages and there's nothing. Make them pay to unlock the chest. That's actually pretty funny. So they'll just get driven, you know, they'll just drive themselves crazy trying to find this chest. Yeah, that's actually kind of funny. Maybe that's a possibility. All of these are full. Need to get an empty one just to kind of throw my junk in. Well, not junk, but stuff I'm not using right now. We need to sleep again. How are you alive? Oh, you're under the overhang. I thought for a second that was his. Okay, so walls. Oh, jeez. I'm so efficient. Like, I'm probably the most efficient person you'll ever meet. Walls. Okay. Excuse me. Like I said, I think we'll whack or move the beacons later because I don't feel like dealing with that right now. It's a pain in the bum. Ah! And we'll just kind of get these two in place just so we have a relative spots. If you know what I mean. Okay, let's start whacking the wall. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. The other side should be a little easier because we're not, you know, moving an entire wall. Maybe we will, run out of inventory space. Maybe we will move those beacons because it's probably gonna annoy the crap out of me that they're not symmetrical. Whoopsie. Thanks for that. You're all getting whacked anyway, so what does it matter? I'm just kind of building a staircase. Creating my own scaffolding. There we go. Okay. Do you guys have any other ideas for pranks? So we got the chest hidden in the base idea. The random scavenger hunt idea sort of thing. You sound commission EA logo map art and put it in the chest. Make it say pay 3 diamonds to unlock prize pack. That is quite hilarious. To see what's in chest, download DLC. Where are all these squids What is going on? Is there like a fish migration or something? There's so many squids. Oh no, man. Free ink, I guess. Yeah. That one was flying for a second. I wasn't hallucinating, was I? Oh, jeez. Forgot there was sand randomly in here. Squids are cool. You should capture them all and put them in the aquarium. Or someone else's base. But they'll despawn, won't they? My inventory's full again. I think there's a dolphin too. At least I heard one. Yapping away. Okay. Okay, we're going out here. We're gonna have to whack all this too. I mean, it is what it is. YOLO for the build. We'll fix it at some point. I think we're just gonna whack all this. Name tag. Oh yeah. Hide squids in people's bases. That would be so annoying. I mean, it's a hilarious idea, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd have the patience to capture squids and hide them in people's bases. Oh, phantom block. Oh, I whacked this too far. This has got to... Actually, it doesn't matter because it's gonna be on the inside. All right, let's get this wall down fully. Where's my scaffolding? By the way, we're coming up in an hour. Thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best. Okay. Yeah, this whole thing's got to go. Well, has to move. Name them all Squidward. Name one Squidward, one Squealium. Squilliam, Shakespeare. You know, the usual. I gotta run out of inventory space again, probably. Okay, we're running out of inventory again. Name one of them Squid the Inkerman. Squid Burgundy the Inkerman. Or was that lame? Fear the Reaper Man. Slamming. I like it. Thank you, Solid. Alright, so we gotta whack this and then extend the floor. Probably replace all that sand with sandstone. And then we can build the wall. Sort of. Kind of. Alright, so we gotta extend this bad boy by 1. Maybe if someone has a button or something they use regular in their base, attach that button to a note block with a bell sound a bit deeper underground so it's noticeable. Only by just. Or have it play something silly. Yeah. Oh, sleepies. I wonder how many baby villagers have been sent to boarding school. They only just about notice it and maybe question their sanity. For some reason, Siri thought I said, "Hey Siri." But that time it didn't react. Whee! Hey. There is no land for sale yet. You get out of here. And oh god. Where did all these mobs come from? That's one way to deal with it. All right, we got to build this up a little bit. Yeah, we'll just throw that there. Why not? We'll toss that bad boy back on there. Cool. Now we can get to building the wall, my friends. I gotta keep that bow on me. Is this a Minecraft song? Or am I crazy? I definitely recognize it. Alright, we got that. Plenty of that. Plenty of that. And then we'll also have to make some bootins. Now, I need to figure out where to put the tower because it's just kind of weird. I don't know how long this is. I probably should just count it. You know what I'm saying? And I actually just realized that that is the right level. So I do need to go down one more to make it all work. So all this has to get whacked. Well, that doesn't really matter because it's going to be inside. But all this does. And then the fact that it drops down doesn't bother me. It's fine. I'll drop it down. I don't think it'll be that noticeable, honestly. The only ones that would notice would be you guys, because I pointed it out. So I was gonna say I need to find the center, and then that's where the wall's gonna be. Make sense? So we're gonna drop it down here. It'll look a little, might look a little odd. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I doing? Okay. So this is 9620. 9620. To 9569. So 9620. That's 20. That's 51. 51 blocks. So I need to space it out. So the middle would be at 26 blocks. So I know how I'm gonna handle this. It should be fine. Hopefully. I'm gonna whack a bit of this. So let's mark the center to enter the winter. So 51, so 26. Yeah, the 26 block would be the exact middle. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So that's the exact center, I think. So there should be 25 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Dang it, Bobby. How many blocks? Wait, did I count wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So there's 25 blocks that way, 26 blocks the other way. So there's 52. Dang it, it's even. So the exact middle is technically those 2 blocks. So I think I know how to handle this. We're gonna make a 4 wide tower. Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna have to do here. So let's see if this works out then. I think a 4 wide tower is fine. I don't have a problem with it. Okay, I think that lines up then. But I actually think I want to reverse it. Oh no, no, I don't want to reverse it. Never mind. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. Move the wall back a block. Are you talking about this wall? Please tell me you're not talking about this wall, because there is no way I am moving this wall back by 1 block. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Moving the side wall by 1 block is fine, but I am not moving this back wall back 1 block. We're gonna live with it. Sorry, I was just joking around. But seriously, not doing it. Or honestly, I could just not have a pillar here. Let's try both. I mean, we could try both. just to kind of entertain. No, but we have to do something because then it's just asymmetrical. Like, got that, that, and then we'd have to do something like that. I don't know. I could have sworn when I measured this, when I built this 6 months ago, that it was even. But I guess not. I guess not. Whatever. We'll deal with it. Not the end of the world. Okay. Yeah, I draw my line for base pushing at the side walls. I think you're stuck either moving the wall 1 block or build a different tower, or no tower at all. We'll figure it out. It's not the end of the world. So I could either build a 4-wide tower, which probably wouldn't be that noticeable because I don't know how many people are even going to be looking at the sides of the base. So, you know, I mean, either way, it's already kind of odd looking because it kind of drops down by 1. Not the end of the world, like I said. It's just something we had to deal with. Or I could raise it up. I mean, but then again, the backside we would have to raise up as well. How's the other side is all kinds of jumbled because there's tons of sand in the way. Yeah, this side we're not really gonna get much done anyway because there's tons of, but we're gonna have to remove it. I think you're stuck, yeah. Ow. Okay. I think I'm gonna move it up so that it's not lopsided like that. Or no, let's build it and see how it looks. Moving it the way I'm saying it wouldn't be a big deal if it looks really bad. Where did you come from? Go away. It's crazy that this one side of, I'm not even done with this one side. All right, let's leave that for now. And let's just get the wall built and we'll figure it out later. But first, sleep. Okay. Uh-oh, wither incoming. Okay, let's get the walls going. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do some terraforming to make this look a little better. Mending Mike agrees. Uh-oh. That's not gonna connect. Dang it, Bobby. Yep, we're gonna have to raise it up. Forget it. It'll take 2 seconds. No biggie big. We're gonna have to terraform anyway, so we'll pretty it up. And that's not the right one. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so that's fine. Not a big deal. I'll have to just cover the base up a little bit with some sand. Make sure to keep it at Y64. Not a big deal. Just more work. But what reward is there without work? Or what is it, like, reward? Money earned is a lot better than, or money won is a lot sweet. I don't know, whatever. Insert inspirational quote here about working for something. I don't know. I should probably add the central part thingy merjiggy. These guys just keep dying left and right. It's like a free squid farm. So I also have plans for like an Agrabah dock. So now we have a couple plans in mind. We have, by the way, I'm just kind of getting sidetracked here, just to keep you guys aware of future plans. We have plans for the gold mine, which is going to be in that little hill over there. And we have the lumber mill, which is going to be right here. And then we also are going to have the Agrabah dock, which is probably going to be either over here or over there. And I kind of want to build like a ship or something that's kind of like bringing in a ton of wood. Lots of plans, ladies and gents. Lots of plans. Lots of cool ideas. Not that I'm saying my ideas are cool, you know. Not that I'm tooting my own horn. Okay. I need slabs. Alright. Be bad, but kind of funny if wither incoming meant it escapes. All of a sudden, there's just a wither in my base, and everything I've built over the last 6 months just gets destroyed. That would be fun. Not really. I'm just joking. So we'll see how this looks without the towers, and then we'll, if we don't like it, if it's too plain, yeah, that obviously has to be moved over when the beacons have to be scooched over. But if it's too plain, then obviously we'll see what we can do about maybe adding in, possibly adding in a tower that's maybe 4 wide in the middle, just to give it a little bit of character. But we'll see. Wonder that if that happened, would there be a rollback? Good question. I don't know. There is actually actually you guys can go watch it because it's still on the channel. When I did my Sky Factory 3 series a couple of years ago, and I was doing my first wither, I built a wither killing cage, and somehow the wither glitched out of the cage and completely destroyed most of my base. Because there was like a mob farm, and it like beelined for the mob farm and just completely decimated the mob farm. And I just sat there like, what do I do? Because I didn't have the means to kill a wither outside of the killing chamber. So I ended up just rolling the world back. Yeah, it was not a good time. At all. So I think I'm trying to see. Can't remember where the birchwood goes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tall, and then the birchwood. Oh no, yeah, that was a bad time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's as tall as it needs to be. Yep, and then I think it's actually 2 layers of sandstone, so I need to do 1 more layer of sandstone, and then, yeah, 2 layers of sandstone. And then the birch and the red nether brick, and then that's that wall done. Well, the outside of the wall done. And then I have to move the beacons and all kinds of other crap. We're definitely gonna need more than that. Bloop, bloop. And there was actually a second time on in that series that I had to roll the world back. So I don't know if you guys have ever played modded, but essentially one of the mods is colossal chests, which colossal chests essentially, it's just a multi-block structure that you can build to make just an extremely large chest that holds thousands upon thousands of items. And I had a couple really big colossal chests. Well, no, I had one really big colossal chest, which had like, I think like 1 million items in it. And I accidentally, so the rule of thumb with the colossal chest mod is if there's items in your chest, don't break the chest. Don't break the core. There's a chest core. Like I said, I don't know how familiar you guys are with modded, but shove off. And so I was trying to move the chest, and there's a way that you can move it. You can use a chest transporter, which is another mod, to move it safely. But I accidentally broke the chest core, and all like 1 million items that were inside of the colossal chest just exploded everywhere, and the game just crashed, and I couldn't even load it. There was so many items. It was horrible. You couldn't even play. So I had to roll the world back. I had to restore it. And also ever since then, I always make sure that whenever I do something significant on a save that's like on my local computer, I always back it up. Always make sure you have backups. Either by manually saving those backups or by just using the built-in backup function in Minecraft. Not very good luck. Damn, even Mumbo's new Mega PC wouldn't handle that. LOL. Yeah, there's pretty much no way that was ever gonna load. I just had to reset the world. I got it to a point where I could kind of sort of play. Oop, somebody slept already. But it was just too much. Like, the world was so glitchy. First off, it was super laggy and it was super glitchy. Like things were happening and I was like, I couldn't figure, like, why the heck is this happening? You know, like just really weird things were happening. Okay, so upon first glance of this, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't know for sure though. So essentially, in the front of the base, there's a 19 block gap between each of the towers. Here, it's 52 blocks wide. So I could try and add like 2 towers, like kind of equidistant, but they wouldn't be symmetrical. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it for now and let's concentrate on doing some terraforming. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's not like it's horrendous. Yeah, it's not that bad. You know, I mean, let's take another look. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I think if anything, I would add 2 more towers equidistant because there's no way. I don't have the patience to push the entire base back by 1 block. Like, but then again, you know, to Drach's point that he made, I have to rebuild the thing anyway. I have to tear it all down anyway. So what difference does it make? Screw it! We're pushing the base back. Do I need help moving it? I mean, if you want to come give me a hand, I don't mind. That's fine. If you're not doing anything. I mean, for the record, because before I was kind of mad that I had to push this, but to the point, like, I have to tear the whole thing down anyway. So what does it matter? You know, like, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I have to add in this little bit of a border here. I love when my phone rings and it says potential spam. It's like, oh, I'm gonna answer that. Let me just pick up my phone and it says potential spam. So if we're gonna be pushing, oh geez, if we're gonna be pushing this base, the base that way, we're definitely gonna have to lay down some more sand. And like I said, I'll make this look a little bit more realistic since this is kind of like a straight square line. It's kind of gross. It's funny that because you're an IT professional, you can pretty much deny every claim any spam caller makes. Oh my God, there's been so many times. There's been so many times where people will get like emails or phone calls from people and they're saying all this stuff. You're an IT scam, considering they're an IT scammer. Yeah, it's so funny, like sometimes what these people are trying to say, and it's like, it's kind of sad because some people don't know what they're saying. Like, scammers target like elderly people, and it's kind of disgusting what they did, what these guys do. Yeah, essentially, some of it's just stupid. Like, I had a family member, and I don't know if I told this story to you on stream before or not, but I had a family member, and she called me all paranoid. Well, technically it's a husband and wife, and the husband called me all paranoid because they got an email saying that their PayPal account got hacked and they needed to let these people into their computer to fix it or restore it or whatever. And fortunately they had half a brain, and they called me and said, "What is this? I don't even really understand what's going on." No. It didn't blow up, did it? I think the beacons would be off if it blew up. Whew. That was close. That was very close. Someone on my Facebook friends list tried to scam me. Shame they picked the wrong people. She hasn't been active for ages on her account and never spoke to me. So what? When they messaged me, I thought, oh no. Yeah, I mean, some people's Facebook accounts get hacked because they either give their password away accidentally, or their password is extremely easy, or they made their Facebook account ages ago before password protection was really that strict, so their passwords were super easy to guess. That's my thoughts for the most part on that whole thing. Well, so by the way, I never want you guys to let me forget that I had to push my entire base 1 block to make the wall work. But since we have to rip the whole thing down anyway, whatever, doesn't matter. YOLO. Alrighty, so yeah, what was I saying? So they were saying that their PayPal account got hacked, and they called me and they're like, I don't know what this means. I don't know what they're talking about, blah, blah, blah. So I talked to her a little bit, and, you know, I asked her, ow, sorry, I have like a sit on my face. I asked her, oh, sorry. She said, I've seen your name on Facebook lottery winner list or something. Rules out the other option I thought about. She said she won 30,000 and sent an image, so I did a big brain and reverse image search. Yeah. Yeah, some scammers are just dumb. Oh, that's in the wrong spot, actually, sorry. Here I am apologizing to you guys, like... Oh, what am I doing? Wrong level, BD. There we go. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 2. Perfect. Except it's not perfect. Why doesn't that line up now? Oh, because the middle part. I did this. Yeah, that's gotta go. Yeah, it was an image from a drug bust news story. That's hilarious. I asked about cost and she said 200 in Steam. Vouchers for shipping? Yeah, nah. Like, how thick are people? Safe to say I ghosted it. Seriously, like, how thick-headed are people? Like, if somebody says, you won the lottery, just send me $200 in Steam gift cards. It's like, who falls for that? Like, I'm almost sorry to say, because it sounds a little mean, but, like, if you fall for that, like, I just don't understand how people fall for that crap. I really don't. There was some, actually, let me finish my story. So, yeah, so they were like, oh yeah, your PayPal account was hacked, and I was talking to her, and she's like, well, there was a phone number, and it told me to call the phone number, and she talked to some guy, and this guy was explaining to her, because they were on vacation, right? And so they weren't even at home, and this guy said to her, yeah, your PayPal account was hacked. I need you to let me remote into your home computer so I can fix it. And so first thing I said was, okay, this is totally a scam. I'm like, there's no reason this guy needs to remote into your home computer. Hey, Salad. What's up?
There's more to taking care of your health and body than hitting your step count or tracking the calories.
Yeah, so
That's why we made the Aura Ring. Aura is a health tech wearable packed with sensors that helps you understand your sleep patterns, activity levels, heart rate, and more. So whether you want better sleep, better workouts, or just want to better understand why you feel the way you do, Aura is designed to guide you on your journey towards a healthier life. Visit auraring.com.
thank you, Salad.
auraring.com.
Anyway, so they said, you know, we need to remote into your home computer, to fix it. So I said immediately, I said it's a scam. There's no reason these people need to get onto your home computer. And she's like, well, I'm still a little paranoid, you know. So I called the number, and of course, somebody picks up and says the same thing to me. I said, you know, this is my family friend. You know, can you explain to me what exactly happened? You know, because I work in the industry. So you know, what exactly happened to her account? And the guy just had no clue what to say. He was like, he said the same exact thing. He was like, oh yeah, her account was hacked and we need to get into her home computer to fix it. And so me, I played a little dumb. I knew exactly what was going on, but I played a little dumb and I said, well, I kind of sort of did. Kind of sort of. So I said, well, she has her cell phone. Why can't she just log into her PayPal account on her cell phone and you can tell us what to do to fix it? And he's like, oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. He said the attack happened on her home computer, so I have to log into her home computer to fix it. And I was like, I don't understand why that would make a difference. And then he tried to he basically said the same exact thing again. And I basically said the same exact thing again. I was like, there's no reason that she can't just log into her phone and look at it from here. And he just hung up. So I was like, yeah, this guy's an idiot. But yeah, that was fun. Oh, and then the kicker of the whole thing, when the whole thing was said and done, she tells me she doesn't even have a PayPal account. I'm like, so why are you even calling me? Like, I mean, I guess she just didn't get it. She just didn't even know what it was, and they were paranoid, and I get it, you know. But it's like, you don't even have a PayPal account, so what are you worried about? It was just a generic, phishing scam email. You know, lots of fun. You're doing great, Salad. Thank you for the assistance. Much appreciated. All right, so now we're gonna find the middle again, and this time we should be able to build a 3-wide tower in the middle, and then it'll look really snazzy, and then we be startling. Okay, all that's getting pushed anyway, so we might as well just whack this glass and put it in its proper place. So it'll go there, there. I think it'll be that, and that, essentially, once we move it. Okay. Okay, so we need 2 of those. We're good. Okay. Okay, we got about 20 minutes left in the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining, as usual. Okay, so now it should be 53 wide, which means that we should be able to count 26, and then we would have the exact center. So let's count the 26, and we should have the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That should be the exact center. Let's count this way, make sure it's 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. What did I do wrong now? Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 25, 26, 20. Huh? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. I miscounted. Whew. So the center is actually 1 block more that way. Did I pass it? Yes. That's not the center. That's the center. So, where's my spruce wood? Did I run out? Okay. Okay, so this is where we'll build the Shabooty Dukes. Oh, I had a ton of buttons. So we'll whack all this. So that's did you already whack that whole wall? Oh, you did. Yeah, you can whack the whole you can whack the inner wall too. I'm not sure if you heard me, so. It's all gotta go. So, go nuts, whatever you want to do. Help is much appreciated. Maybe you heard me. I'll take that as a yes. Yeah, I picked up what you were putting down. Oh, come here. Is that how I did it over here? Pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. Sweet. All right, let's take one final look. Much better. Yeah, that's definitely much better. Love it. All right, let's get started on the back. Looks excellent. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. much appreciated. So for the back, I don't know exactly how we're gonna do this. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to leave the sand or not leave the sand. What I do know is I do need to do this, so. And by leave the sand, I mean this sand wall here. Well, this can go. Like, you know, do I just terraform it later? Or what? We'll figure it out as we go. Terraform it, not leave the sand. Yeah, I think that's what I'm leaning towards. So we'll whack all the sand. Well, at least the stuff that's in the way for now. And then terraform it later. Now, the back is a little different from the front. Because there's no entrance. You know what I'm saying? So we might have to finagle the back a little bit. My inventory is full. Where can I unload? There's some shulker boxes over on the side of the base where I was before. Here. Oh. Stop looking yourself. What kind of backdraft stream would it be if Georgie wasn't licking his paws? Thank you, good sir. Thank you. Georgie. Hey. Sorry. Got those Crocs on order. I shouldn't I? Yeah, so the back's gonna be a little different from the front, but I think we can kind of just finagle it a little bit. I'll figure it out. Now we have a dragon incoming. First a wither, now a dragon. Move. Alright, yeah. There's a lot of sand to whack back here, but let me get rid of this. My inventory is actually getting pretty full. We might have to go back into the base because we're kind of running out of space. Stack that. We don't need that stuff for now. Don't need that for now. Don't need that for now. Don't need that. We'll put the stack of golden carrots away. Stick. Spruce planks, spruce buttons we'll come back for. Okay, so let's whack all the sand. There might not be much terraforming we have to do. Honestly. Am I getting shot at? I am getting shot at. How are you? Oh, you're under the... I was about to say, how is he living? Never have enough sand, so we'll just imagine if that escaped. If what escaped? Dragon. Oh, if the dragon escaped. I feel you, I feel you.
Human music.
I like it. So we at least have to whack this line for now. I'm just kind of picking up what Solid's doing. We definitely have to whack these two for now, and then we'll figure out the terraforming later. Never have enough sand. We got about 10 minutes left in the stream, by the way. Thank you guys so much for joining. Kind of a more mellow stream this evening. I hear an Enderman. Solid. When you're done whacking the wall, I appreciate your help very much. But I think we're good to go for now. Because I think I'm actually going to finish building up the wall probably in a time lapse in episode 20. Oh, I was like, wait, what? Thank you. You're all done? Lower? No, that's the level it needs to be at, so we're good to go. Thank you for your assistance, my friend. I need to go unload real quick. This revamp of the wall project is a pretty big one. Wasn't expecting it to be such a big project, but that's fine. No problem. I'm enjoying myself. Hope you guys are too. Do you need some more spruce? Of course we have spruce. Spruce for days. Purple haze. Spruce for days. Be worse is it had intricate shapes. Are you saying it would be worse if it had intricate shapes? Is that what you're trying to say? Looks like Mr. Salad's helping with the terraforming a bit here. Oh, George. Yes, it would totally be a pain in the neck if it had intricate shapes. Oh, I went too far. So the corner would be right there. Right there. Sweet! And then let's place in all of the stairs. We may have to go get some more of these. Get. And are we gonna have enough stairs? Ah, we're off by a couple. Oh, we have one. We're off by 2 stairs. Ugh. Hate when that happens. Thank you, sir. Here for your troubles. Oh, 64 time. I take bitcoins. Gift card. Bamboo too. There. Some extras for your troubles. Oh. No, no, no. Dang it, Solid. You know I'm just gonna leave it at your base. But thank you, my friend. I appreciate it, as usual. Let's see how much we can finish up before the stream is concluded. I'm taking a nap, by the way. Dragon number 2, I think is what he's saying. One of these days I have to get around to making my own custom playlist. I'm kind of just using somebody else's canned playlist right now. It's a pretty good playlist, but there's some songs in here that I probably shouldn't be playing on stream. Also bad ones. Yeah, that's what I mean. Ones I shouldn't be playing in. Is there a witch? Sounds like there's a witch somewhere. Oh. Cool. Okay, so this needs to get whacked right here. So we might as well do that while we're at this end. That high needs to get whacked. And hit towards something decent. I was gonna say I'm not full, am I? Okay, so we can probably whack this wall away, and then I think we'll call it a night, an evening, whatever you want to say. Hey, don't sass me. I still have to do the inside wall as well. I mean, that'll be significantly easier, but, you know, just more work. All right, cool. So I think I'm gonna flatten all this out. That's a lot of sand, but, you know, you can never have enough sand. No biggie big. I think once we flatten that out too, I don't know if there'd be much more terraforming we have to really do back here, because it's kind of already naturally you know, maybe add some that was a weird noise. some dead bushes and stuff, maybe just to kind of pretty it up a little bit. Oh my god. Fortunately, I don't have 100 people listening on the stream that just had their ears you know, they're virgin ears. All right, cool. Let's see what the base looks like without the back wall, and then we'll do a fly around and see the side as well. Yep, it looks bland and plain. The wall rebuilding project. The side's definitely looking super snazzy. Definitely super snazzy. Awesome sauce. Alrighty. We have filled up a lot of shulker boxes. And I'm gonna have to fill up even more. Alrighty, ladies and gents. That just about does it for the Wednesday evening live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, as usual. Making some pretty good progress. I'll be releasing probably a tutorial video probably tomorrow or maybe in the next couple days after that. The weekly tutorial video. We're going to continue on. Episode 20 is coming up. We're going to figure out something to do to mess with our fellow Symmetrians. So if you guys are watching, make sure you keep your eyes peeled. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the builds. Hope you're enjoying the streams. Hope you're enjoying all the content. If so, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to tell all your friends. Come tune in, hang out. I appreciate you guys. Take care. Yep, have a good night, everybody. And I will see you again. Bye-bye. George says good night too.